so it's been, a long time. But the door opened and out it came. So I was able to write out being that missing mom as well as being the daughter that's missing her mom. My daughter and I now are really close, and she actually lives very close to me. But we talk about it sometimes, and to have lost a piece of your life, that is something that you can get over it, but you can't get that piece back. And so, that was a specific need to write that in this story particularly.
Yeah, and Marie, in your story, the writing about immigrant experience. I know you're on the board of a nonprofit that deals with immigrant advocacy. Did you, like Ellen, sort of have a story that was close to you in your real life that this book was based on?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know we sometimes joke that in YA the parents are dropping left and right, and there are never parents around. But in this case, I wrote this story really as a tribute to and in honor of many teenage asylum seekers that I work with from Central America. I spend a lot of time with them, and they have incredible, compelling, amazing stories, and I wanted to share their stories in the most kind of true and honest way that I could. And one of the things that most of the teenagers that I spend time with have is a situation in which they don't have parents around, and that's why one of the reasons that they've had to take off and try and find a new place to live and try and seek refuge in the U.S. So it was important that it be very honest.
In defense of parents, and my aggression's parents are ever present. They are very much involved, which I love, because when I was a teenager, I couldn't sneeze without my mom being like, "What's going on?" People who snuck out, I just didn't even understand. My mother could hear the light bulb burn out in the refrigerator in the middle of the night, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and it can be convenient when you're writing a story about teenagers to just, the parents, they just mess up the story, you know what I mean?
Put them in a van, send them on a road trip, right?
And in this case, it's definitely very much linked to these experiences that are true, and certainly these guys would prefer to have parents in their lives.
Ellen, let me grab your book from you real quick. I doctored a page here too. Speaking of experiences that are true, Ellen mentioned that she has a young woman in her book who has a crush on a boy and a girl, and about halfway through the book, there's a scene where the girls have finished basketball practice and they're in the locker room, and this harkened back to my own experience of being in a locker room when I was a teenager. This portion, this piece of poetry is, "I also do my damn best," is the first line. "Not to gawk at her in the shower. Hot water coursing through her waist-length dark hair and down over her suede skin. She wouldn't care, of course. But while most of the girls must suspect the gravitational pull between Monica and me, I'd rather keep them guessing, at least until I've eliminated all personal doubt." That also hit me right here, like that being torn and trying to hold two different things in your personality. I like to say that, for my money, coming of age is being able to hold two conflicting feelings about the same thing and not having a meltdown that hurts yourself or others. You're a straight white lady. How do you get there? How do you do that?
Who says I'm straight? I think we all have a little bit of, curiosity in us.
A little continuum.
Well, my oldest son is gay, so I've been an ally. I've been around, and when he came out, it was not when people came out. It was. You were still hiding it then. And he didn't hide it to me, and so for me it was a powerful thing that he was able to share that. And for me, it took me about 10 minutes to say, okay, well, yeah, you're my kid. His dad actually took him almost 5 years to accept him, and so I've become an ally. All my books, have really strong gay characters in them, whether they're main characters or just off to the side somewhere. But that's because I'm writing the teen landscape. I'm writing what I see. I'm in schools all the time, and I'm around kids all the time, and gay people are there. So, but the longing part, I don't think that it's really that much different. Whether you're gay or straight, or you're not even sure what you are. It's about longing and wanting love and acceptance, and wanting that to be okay. Wanting to be okay with who you're drawn to.
Yeah, I think one of the things that draws me to being a writer anyway is being able to slip into somebody else's skin and to do that magic. If I were in that situation, that position, what would my response be? And you don't pull any punches with that, which I love. Maggie, your book definitely does not pull any punches. And one of the things that I loved about Maggie's book was the humor. I'm afraid of